all of the things, you are more successful if you have partners and a couple that take care of themselves in all of those places than if you don't. So if you're a woman out there just, getting by or putting yourself last on the list because there's not enough resources for you, you are making your family and your marriage and your partnership less than by not taking responsibility and putting yourself higher up on the priority list and creating resources for you to be able to be at the level that you want to be at, to be
You want to
successful.
be your best self. Like, again, take this back to, you are your CEO, your COO, your CFO, like whatever title is. I've been the COO and the CFO of our marriage for 16 years. Since 2007, we were established in 2007, right? That's me. So even if you're staying home, like even if you are not on a payroll, you're still huge financial value. Again, get dressed every day. Treat yourself every day as $120,000 a year executive, employee, like whatever. Because that's what you're doing. I've done the math so many times. I think 90,000 is the like bare minimum stay-at-home mom. 120,000 if you're doing landscaping, maybe if you're homeschooling, all those things. That's nothing to sneeze at. That is a professional.
Yeah.
So you need to invest in yourself and treat yourself and approach it with that kind of awesomeness. And even like Sherry and I, we have these gigs we have big dreams for, but I still consider myself a stay-at-home mom. I don't know about you, Sherry. Are you still a stay-at-home mom? Yeah. I'm a stay-at-home mom with a financial coaching practice. That's what I am. But I mean, my kids are, not today, they're at school, but usually they're around the corner, right? Like I am a mom first and foremost, because that's where my greatest value to my family comes from. I'd have to have one hell of a job to replace me outside of the home. So like, just you add value wherever you go. If you're working, add killer value to your boss, to your coworkers, to your friends, like wherever you are, add value. So
Love it.
and then get paid for it. If you can, get paid for it.
But if
I'll
you,
say that. Get
but
paid
if
for the
you
stuff
don't,
yeah.
then you have to realize that you are financially valuable as if you were getting the actual green dollars.
Yes. And paid for it doesn't have to be somebody exchanging money, but just make sure that you are exchanging with people who exchange back to you. So yeah, like stay-at-home moms, when you're in your group of stay-at-home moms, that is a powerful economic system right there, even though no currency is pulled out of anybody's pockets.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. What's our next point?
That's it. That was the third one.
Oh, that's the third one, and that's it. We're good. That's all. Okay. So all of you who are watching, if there's anything that has come up, I'm sure there has been. We've talked about a lot of things. There's been things that have come up for me, like you and I talked before, the bristling that I was like, when she said it, I was like, ooh, I don't like that one. Let's not talk about that one. That's not my favorite. But it is really, 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 really valuable for you to look at that and for you to really ask yourself, what is that about? What is about that bristles me? What is it that I don't like? That is telling you something about yourself. And it is very, very, very useful for you to look at that. Put it in the chat, put it in the comments, and we will walk you through it. We'll help you through it.
Yeah.
So
I want to have this little thought because this is my topic that I'm super passionate about. My mom was very wise, is very wise. She's still alive. But when I was a kid, I think it was a class. I think it was a religion class, maybe. I can't remember. It was a class at a certain time that I didn't want to register for. And I was just wrestling with my mom, like I was, whatever it was. And my mom gave this wisdom. She said, sometimes the thing you don't want to do is exactly the thing you do need to do because it will bring you the most blessings. Okay. And as you go through things, there's a difference of like, I don't like that because it's a red flag. Like there's a red flag to me doing that. There's a feature. But there's another thing of like, it's going to demand a lot from me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different kind of a feeling. But when you look at it and think, yeah, but if I tackle that, if I learn to eliminate that from my life or do that well, what kind of blessings would that be in my life? And I say this about money because this is what I teach. This is what I'm passionate about. I see so many people's lives changed. They're just like sharing that they were like, no, that's like, don't talk to me
Mm-hmm.
about that. And then when they face it, then they're like, oh my gosh, my life has changed. Like I see that so many times. So if
Mm-hmm.
something is bristling you, figure out why it's bristling you. Is it a red flag? Does it feel wrong? Or does it just feel like it challenges you and it pricks all sorts of like pride spots in you and all the fears of like, oh my gosh, that's so much work. I'm gonna have to face that ugly, or it's gonna be so complicated to learn. If it does that, like, then maybe that's the exact thing that you need to face. Like maybe
Open
that's
it up.
right. Like, a lot of times I say it's like throwing up. We go through all this like effort to not do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we end up having to do it anyway. When it's over, we feel so much better. And we're like, why was that? So
Why'd I
sometimes it's
wait
like
so
that.
long? Yeah.
Yeah, it might be uncomfortable and even miserable. Puking is not a fun thing, but when it's over, you feel so much better. So those are some thoughts because this is a topic I'm super passionate about. I'm a resource for this. If you're like, oh, this is something that I gotta, I
Mm-hmm.
make it fun and nice. I'm really kind. I'm not gonna beat you up. There's no, Jillian Michaels with money here with me.
Yeah.
So contact me, ruthleibelcoaching.com, message me, whatever. I can send you a little push, whatever level you're ready to receive. I have a course. I can do a little plug for my course. I walk through people through my first 5 systems that are needed for managing your money with ease. Yeah, I'll do that first 5 systems to make it like get you a plan and walk you through to automate some stuff and have conversations, working with your spouse, all those things. It's 12-week course. The fall session is going now, but I'm going to be opening up the spring session. So if you want to get on the waiting list, just go visit my website, get on the email list, any of the things to be in contact with that.
And you should all do it. If this is something that is prickling and you're like, I really need to tackle that, but I just don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. It's too hard. I don't know. Just get into Ruth's program in the spring because I'm in it right now and it is like so good. It's so good. And Ruth is not, like she said, she's really nice and she's not condescending. She's not going to tell you you're doing it wrong. She's not going to tell you shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done that. There's a better way. Like none of that. It is, where are you now? Where's your head at right now? And where do you want to go? And can I help you and support you in that direction? It is really, really good. So if you're having money issues with, just get on the list, just get on the waiting list and do it in the spring. Just do yourself a favor. Don't wait. Just do it.